That scare you? Oh, okay. Maybe next time. All right. So, got my pumpkin carved. Ta-da! So now, what I want to do, I want to try something new this year. People that carve pumpkins and like doing it, they've heard all kinds of millions of different ways how to preserve them. Like I've read like a bleach water solution and you just coat it with that and it kills all the bacteria. I've done that. Doesn't really work that well. I've heard people soaking them in like a bleach water solution, soaking them for like 30 minutes or something like that and then letting them dry. I think I've done that. That doesn't work very well either. And there's people that have said use Vaseline and like coating it with Vaseline, and that didn't really work either because you have to coat everything inside and out. And even then, I think when I did that, that didn't work either. So really, pumpkins, before you carve them, they will last months without decomposing and getting soft and gross. I mean, they'll literally last months. But as soon as you carve them and you expose the meat and the flesh and you empty them out, they literally have days before they start to show. Like I just carved this last night and it's already starting to kind of get a little hard around the edges and some of the teeth are wilting a little bit. That just goes to explain like how fast they start to go downhill. So this year I have an idea. I am going to use truck bed lining because this stuff has been proved on many shows that I watch regularly, Mythbusters. This stuff's crazy good. Well, and plus the stuff they use in Mythbusters and any like trucks and like big like expensive stuff is actually rhino lining, and it comes as really big like huge spray gun. They spray it on really thick. This is just regular Rust-Oleum truck bed lining you can buy in a can at Walmart. This is like $6, $7 about. Plus, I don't know if I'm gonna have time this year before it gets cold, but I'm gonna use this stuff on my truck along the quarter panels and all around the bottom of the truck. I'm gonna sand all the rust off and I'm gonna coat it with this truck bed coating. And so this is kind of the first time I've ever used this stuff. So now I wanted to test it on my pumpkin before I did it on my truck to see if it's any good, to see if it's gonna be rough enough, what the texture is, and all that good stuff, and see, kind of like work with it before I actually use it. I'm gonna test this stuff on a pumpkin. Or the game plan, I guess, right now, I'm gonna coat everything. Like I'm gonna coat the outside, and I'm gonna try. I don't know if you can spray this stuff upside down, but I'm gonna try to get the inside too. I'm gonna coat as much of it. I mean, literally, I'm gonna form a shell. I wish I had a vat of this, and I would just dunk it in. I would love to do that. Maybe next year. Maybe next year. So this year, we're going the $6 route, $7 route. I'm going to try to coat it as much as I can, top, bottom. I'm going to spray this. I'm going to spray everything where there's exposed meat especially, because that's what rots, not the outside. But I'm going to coat the outside anyways. So pretty much the thing's going to be literally bulletproof. I don't know about literally, but it's going to be pretty dang tough. Because I just carved these last night and it's already starting to curve. So hopefully, as long as it's actually not like rotting when I apply this stuff. So this is pretty fresh. I did it last night. Let's get started. This is going to be fun. Had to open up the garage door. Getting a little high in here. First coat's done. Might only need one coat. I don't know. I'm going to see what it looks like after it dries. But I can say it comes out fast and it comes out thick. So like it was just like gooping out of there. And you have to shake it a lot because it's textured. I'd say about half a can. So half of a can just did this. I'm probably going to need 6 cans to do my truck. Goo. I don't know. Then again, I might have put on a little thick. But I got the inside pretty good. It actually went on so fast and thick that it started dripping right there. And I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And I had to slow down a lot. But I had to get all the teeth from the different angles so it was coated. So it got a lot of overspray in there. So I should have probably did lighter coats. But nah. Because also what I'm doing after I get done doing this, after it's dried and hardened or whatever it does, I'm also going to go back and I'm going to paint it with my paint. Paint it up a little bit and make it look pretty. That's just something extra I'm doing. That's besides what I'm doing here to see if it preserves it. So yeah, I mean it comes out so thick. I mean it pulled up right there, and I was trying to do short burst, and it came out pretty thick, which I guess you want it to do. So we're gonna let this dry. I don't know. Let's see how long it says. It says here, apply 2 coats, allow to dry 1 to 2 minutes between coats. So I should be spraying it right now. Oh my God, I'm doing it wrong. You can recoat it within an hour and then allow 72 hours for full cure before putting stuff in your truck bed. So it's fully cured after 3 days. I'm gonna go ahead and let this dry for about an hour and then recoat it. So right now we're gonna snap to the finished product right now. Here's the inside. It's pretty well. It's not wet or moist. I mean, it's pretty dry in there. So that's gonna be pretty awesome. Did I get you that time? Well, here we have a pumpkin, rhino lined. Yeah. I told you I'd scare you. So here we are, several hours later, and yeah, it's pretty cool. It's got the texture of the rhino lining on it. Pretty cool. The top keeps losing a little bit because I keep setting it down, but I don't think it's fully quite dry yet, and it's close enough. But because then now I want to go back in and paint it. So when I brought it inside, I mean it's good enough. I can put some paint on it, like some craft paint. I'm thinking it's gonna be pretty cool because all the meat, all the exposed areas on it are pretty well covered, and they're not wet. I mean they're like, yeah. And so then I mean, but okay. So here's the problem that I've found out by painting the inside black. Now when I put a candle in there, it doesn't glow, like the whole thing's black, like it doesn't radiate, illuminate very well. So that's a problem that I'm going to have to fix whenever I go to paint this. I'm probably going to have to paint at least the back half. I'm going to paint either back to like an orange, so when I put a candle in there it actually reflects light, because I mean, like you can kind of tell right now just by looking at it, you can't really see the features on it because it's black on black. So that could be a problem. If I had truck bed lining that was orange, that probably would have been better. Pretty much it's dry to the touch. It's been 6 hours, pretty much dry. Like it's not rubbing off on me. So there it is. It's pretty sweet. Turn all the way around. You can tell, I mean I think I'm pretty satisfied as far as whether or not I'm gonna put it on my truck, because I do like I wish it had a little bit more texture, but if you want the really rough rhino lining or truck bed lining, that comes in a roll-on. As far as out of a can, I think that'll work. That's pretty sweet. I am going to go paint it now. I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, I'm literally going to go paint this in 5 minutes. I have no idea what colors. I'll decide when I get there. When I'm looking at the colors, I'm going to be like, that one. That's what creating is all about. And I'll show you the finished product after I'm done with it. Hello there. Okay. We have the final finished product. How cool does that look? Kabam! I just painted a little bit of the teeth, gave a little bit of blood, painted the inside of the eyes a little bit of white, and with a little truck bed lining, I think it's going to last for quite a while. We shall see, though. There it goes. All right, we're cool. All right, yeah, I don't think I let it completely dry before I put the lid back on it, but whatever. Lid's still good. Painted the inside green. You see that? A little bit neon green, lime green. So when I light it up, you can kind of see the back of the pumpkin, so it shines a little bit of green through, but I'm gonna have to get a really bright light. Man, having an all orange pumpkin really adds to the luminosity of it, but once you paint it black, it really dims it down. So I'll have to get a really bright candle to put in there. But other than that, I think it's pretty cool. I can't wait to get out there and light it up. And I'm really anxious to see if having that truck bed lining on it is actually going to make it last. So right now, I don't really see much curling of the teeth where it's really thin. And the ones that are, I mean, the teeth are pretty sturdy. So, I don't know, it might have an effect on it. I'm really looking forward to it. Halloween's in a week. I will make another update video on whether or not the truck bed lining does anything. We'll find out because we're about to put these outside and it's about to get really cold outside. That's going to help too. But yeah, so check back in about a week and we'll have the complete, if the truck bed lining was worth it. Oh. We're going to find out. So thanks for watching this video about truck bed lining a pumpkin and painting it, adding a little bit of flair to it. I love it. We'll see you in about a week to find out whether or not this did anything. So until then, happy Halloween.